lead, and build trust, do not hesitate. Go to TavishTalks.com and join the waiting list today. That's TavishTalks.com. The next cohort is coming. Make sure you are in the room. I'm Tavish Smiley, and I hope to see you there.
Hey Zoe, I'm calling your show, 'cause I need to know. Show me which way to go before I throw my man out the door.
Okay, hold on a second, Keisha. Just let me ask Ronald exactly what's going on, because it takes two to tango, and I need to hear his side of the story.
So she's driving me insane, got stress heavy on my brain. She keeps playing silly games, man, I'm about to bring the pain. We seem to fuss and fight every day and every night. Please give some advice so we can see the light, see the light.
I always say knowledge can never become wisdom without embodiment. Then it's just here, not in the rest of the system. Body. The body is the thing that connects us to this earth. The body is connected to the earth. And the more and more that we learn how to listen to it, it can actually be a compass to growth. It can challenge the ego, the mind. And I think in the future, actually, that it will become more and more important to be working with our body. Even if technology is going faster and faster, the usage of the body will actually be more and more important. The bodies are what connects us to other bodies as well. So dance, for example, movement is a way of how you can actually have a conversation within yourself, with yourself. Movement or dance is an active form of meditation. And the beautiful thing is that the body can sometimes present things within yourself that you did not use. Or it can bring up memories that you forgot. And I always say with healing, it's not about acquiring new pieces, but it's actually about integrating lost pieces back again, because we are born whole. For me, the most spiritual thing is to be home in my body.
That was Brother Amenti. He's always cooking. I love that brother, and he's inspiring me to speak tonight. The world is in shambles. Are you guys watching? Are you watching what the world is doing to itself? And when I say the world, I'm talking about the population of the world. I'm not talking about the globe itself. It is the population that is doing this to the globe. The world is in shambles. It's a dumpster fire right now. Are you paying attention? you would not be wise to think that relationships during this time are not important. Zoe always talking about relationship. There's other things in life other than relationships. You would be wise to understand that intimate relationships are a portal to higher consciousness. We've just been doing it wrong. And it's a lot of people out here talking. And it's not their fault that they're talking. See, they're talking, like the brother Amenti said in the clip, they haven't embodied what they're talking about. And even worse than that, I'm going to read some books and regurgitate some ideas. And now I sound wise. I present wise. I'm going to practice my elocution and my articulation. I'm going to practice all of that, and I'm going to get really good at talking about it. But really what I'm talking about is exactly the same thing that other folk are talking about. So guess what I do? I go online and I start shopping for similar content to see if they're talking about the same things I'm talking about. But I'm not looking for them to be different than me. I'm looking for them to say what I'm saying differently than I say it. And if it lands, I co-opt it. Do you see? Did you know most of the relationship books and self-help books and all of that stuff are strategy-based? Management and strategy-based. Manage yourself, not integrate, not heal, right? Not evolve. Manage, everything is management. Get yourself under control. None of these books are teaching freedom, self-sovereignty. None of them. Manage. Get yourself together. And then strategy. Get who you want the way you want them. How to get the person, oh, well, I deserve. Oh, well, how to get what you deserve. Strategy. I'm saying all of this to say, my new book is going on pre-order tomorrow. And thank you, Andy. I've been working on this book since I got to KBLA. Like, I started just a little bit before I got here. I'm 15 chapters in right now. And we've run, maybe we've run about 3 edits on it so far. Dr. J got it. Dr. P got it. When I tell you this book, listen, I didn't do a lot of idea shopping from other people. I don't like that anyway. You understand? This is why the voice of reason has been such a pivotal, almost like an incubator for these thoughts, right? You didn't even know a lot of these shows is coming straight out of this book. Oh, Andy, you didn't know that? Oh, look at Andy. Andy said, what? Listen. Tomorrow, the pre-order link goes up. When I tell you this is the most counterintuitive, I can't even call it a relationship book. Oh, but when I reveal the title and all the other accoutrement around the book, you're going to know, like, oh, Lord, we are in for it. The voice of reason is on fire tonight. So let me get to my topic, because this topic is going to tie right into it. My niece created this topic, and I was like, yo, I've got to do it. I've got to do it. I'm Gon Stay Nah, I'm gonna stay. Yeah, we finna talk about why you stay. Huh? Versus leaving. Nah, I'ma stay because the wounds in me recognize the wounds in you. Nah, I'ma stay. Hey, not namaste. The God in me sees the God in you. I see the play on words. No. Because the wounds in me recognizes the wounds in you. Nah, I'ma stay. Nah, don't do that. Let me ask the question. Does staying reflect your growth or a nervous system that prefers what it already knows? Listen, I'm sitting talking to some, I don't even want to put, I don't tell people business. I'm talking to it's a random person I was talking to. I don't know if I should stay or go. I don't know if there's anything out there that's better. I don't know. It's just okay with limbo. Namaste. Not namaste. The divine in me recognizes the divine in you. The divine in me bows to the divine. Nah, I'ma stay. 'Cause it's familiar. How understanding relational magnetism builds self-mastery or reinforces the pattern you have yet to interrupt. Listen, boy, that word interrupt. Y'all been hearing me say, Andy, you've been hearing me say this for a minute, right? That I'm a disruptor. Andy, when you see the new book, you're going to say, oh, Lord. Oh, nah, he didn't do this. Zoe Williams is coming with a new book, and when I tell you it's going to change the game, you're going to understand why you stayed. You're going to understand it from the inside out. Ladies and gentlemen, you're listening to the VOR. Get to your phone lines. The number to dial is 1-800-920-1580. Tonight's topic, namaste. You keep saying, nah, I'm gonna stay. Like it deserves applause or something. Like self-unaware endurance automatically upgrades into wisdom. Slow it down. Where are you staying? And why? In a situation that still runs the same emotional software it ran on day one, just with a better languaging and a few podcast terms sprinkled in on top because of what you call love looks suspiciously like a tailor-made, bespoke trauma fit. Two people locking into each other's unfinished business and calling that friction depth. Woo, you laugh. You laugh right now. It ain't funny. You laughing though. But watch your timeline. New face, same feeling, same argument, same apology tour. Same late night self-negotiation where you convince yourself this one is different. This is a different situation. This ain't like, that's not different. That's pattern loyalty. Pattern loyalty? Is it such a thing? Oh, Dr. David R. Hawkins called emotional attractor fields. Are you stuck in one? 1-800-920-1580. Get to your phone lines. Get ready. I want to hear from you tonight. Now here comes the part that messes up or that messes with your pride. All right? This is the part that really taps into your pride. If stability showed up consistently, clear, not confusing, not disappearing, not testing you like a pop quiz you haven't studied for, Would you lean in? No, that's unfamiliar. Why would I lean in for health? Healthy love. Present love. No, I'd prefer present performance, because that's what raised me. Would you lean in? Or start manufacturing problems because your system doesn't know how to sit still without a little chaos seasoning. Come on, be honest with me. Tell the truth. Tell the truth, shame the devil. This is a non-judgmental space. You can come in here and say whatever you want. If you notice, I allow people to talk. I'm not here to correct you. When you hear me talk about what's going on, people are correcting themselves. The sister in the chat right now said, Zoe, what you doing to me? Why are you exposing my business, Zoe? Come on, be honest. Some of y'all are allergic to peace, and y'all call that a missing spark. And let's not talk about growth. Since everybody loves the word, insight does not mean transformation. People think because they can name their demon, they got the power to exercise it. Where's your holy water? Where's your cross? Have you been consecrated? Where are your tools to get the demon up? Now you know the demon name, but you can't get, now you and the demon on first name basis. You and the demon partners now. Right? You can name it, but can you tame it? And many of you have named it, but yet have yet to claim it. Like you don't even want to claim you got a demon. Damn taming it. I know its name, but I ain't gonna say it. Do you understand? Right? The voice of reason is doing something tonight. Nah, I'ma stay. When we come forward, trust me, I got a lot more to say.
Relationships. Got you confused? Need some straight talk? This is where you get the unfiltered truth about love, relationships, and everything in between. He breaks down relationship dynamics with no-nonsense wisdom and practical advice that actually works. Tackling the questions you're afraid to ask and giving you the answers you need to hear. You're inside the voice of reason with Zoe Williams on KBLA Talk 1580.
This is the story of the one. As a maintenance tech at a university, he knows ordering from multiple suppliers takes time away from keeping their arena up and running. That's why he counts on Grainger to get everything he needs, from lighting and HVAC parts to plumbing supplies, all in one place. And with fast, dependable delivery, he's stocked and ready for the next tip-off. Call 1-800-GRAINGER, click Grainger.com, or just stop by. Grainger, for the ones who get it done.
Why'd I go to the doctor? Working on the farm, my heart kept skipping a beat. I didn't think much of it, but my daughters made me get checked out. Turns out I have atrial fibrillation, which increases the risk of stroke about 5 times.
Symptoms like irregular heartbeat, heart racing, chest pain, shortness of breath, fatigue, or lightheadedness can come and go. But if it's AFib, the risk of stroke remains. If you have symptoms, contact a doctor.
I'm so glad I did.
Visit notimetowait.com. Sponsored by Bristol-Myers Squibb and Pfizer.
An official message from Medicare.
Couple more minutes, and we'll start this month's book club.
You know, I usually love a plot twist, but this year, I'm comparing my options during Medicare open enrollment.
You can't assume your current health or drug plan is the best one for you.
And you gotta make sure your drugs are covered. That's important.
So is saving money.
Review all your options at Medicare.gov. Open enrollment ends December 7th. Paid for by the U.S. Department of Health and Human Services.
If a Lenovo computer for your business is on your holiday list, don't shop around. Just go directly to the source, Lenovo.com. It's your last chance to get exclusive deals on the PCs you want for your business, like the ThinkPad X9 14 Aura Edition and Yoga 7i 2-in-1. So avoid all that shopping chaos and price comparing, and just go directly to the source, Lenovo.com, where PCs are up to 35% off. That's Lenovo.com.
Lenovo. KBLA Talk 1580. We've got a lot to talk about.
KBLA Talk 1580, connecting you with services and solutions. 10 Toes In serves as a mentorship and domestic violence prevention program. They support, educate, and empower couples during and after incarceration. They assist male returning citizens to re-enter society successfully and to help them maintain a healthy relationship with their romantic partner. They offer a mentorship support group for formerly incarcerated men. 10 Toes In teaches its Intimate Relationships 101 curriculum at male prisons throughout the state of California. They host sister support group meetings for women who are intimately involved with incarcerated and formerly incarcerated men. 10 Toes In is a 501c3 nonprofit organization. To access their services or make a donation, please visit them online at 10toesin.org or find them on Facebook or Instagram. They are healing lives through relationships. This is a community call to action from KBLA Talk 1580.
You know you want some more. It's the voice of reason with Zoe Williams on KBLA Talk 1580.
Okay, Andy, cool. I got you.
So, this is a certain mudra, you can say. This is known as Namaste or Namaskar. It is a certain mudra. The moment you place your hands together like this, your dualities are sort of… your likes and dislikes, your dualities, your, cravings and aversions, all these things are leveled out. There is a certain oneness to your expression of who you are. When you do this, the energies are in a certain level of… it doesn't function diversely, it functions as one. That's one aspect. And the reason why you're doing this is when you see a person, this is the greeting in India, is… see, if I look at your body, I may like you, I may dislike you. If I look at your mind, again I may like you, dislike you. If I look at your emotional structure, I may like you or dislike you. So when I meet a person, I do not want to get entangled with these likes and dislikes. I do not want to get entangled with that being. The only intention of meeting a human being is either you can enhance his life or he can enhance your life.
No. Is that Sad Guru? Is that the homie? I love Sad Guru. But see, this is what upsets me about people in general. See, you like people over the truth. That's why you gonna stay. That's tonight's topic is I'ma stay. I'ma stay in what's familiar. If I was raised in toxicity, if I was raised in dysfunction, if I was raised in misattunement, right? I'd rather hear the truth from familiar brokenness than unfamiliar wholeness. I don't like him. Well, him and the person you talking to speaking the same truth. That means you don't really like the truth unless it comes from your brokenness. Not psycho-spiritual ethnocentrism. Like, it's got to come from the same kind of wound. Do you understand? This is why some brothers can't listen to some sisters who are speaking the truth. But they'll humble out and listen to the minister. They'll humble out and listen to brothers speak that exact same truth. And sisters, you ain't off the hook neither. Because since this elevation of education, a lot of y'all commiserate with each other. And y'all get caught up in the spiritual talk and the spiritual talk and wisdom talk and all that. And then y'all won't listen to brothers who also have spiritual knowledge to share with you. You'd rather hear it from your circle. Namaste. We're talking about being invested in a pattern. Right? You can explain your wounds like you're on stage doing a TED Talk, doing a full-on TED Talk, and still behave like a rerun in your relationships, intimate, familial, friend circles. Why your friends got to think alike? You don't even, it's unconscious. Wounds sync up. Everything sync up, right? Show me your friends and I'll show you who you are. Come on, show me your relationships and I'll show you who you are. Do you understand? That's articulation without growth, right? That's the intellectual glow up, not the behavioral flatline, right? That's underneath your intellectual glow up. Your behaviors have flatlined. You're still the same. Namaste. Cool. Just answer this without hiding behind philosophy, spirituality, or vibes. If nobody changed, no breakups, no miracles, no late game character development, what exactly are you committed to? When we come forward, the voice of reason gonna keep this lit.
He's on fire tonight. It's the voice of reason with Zoe Williams exclusively on KBLA Talk 1580.
I'm Amber Payton with BIN News Now. Black Chicago Mayor Brandon Johnson says the city is investing $300 million in affordable housing across Chicago.
With this major investment in Chicago, one that will truly bring stability.
The funding will support 15 developments expected to create more than 1,200 units, with projects planned for the south and west sides and set to begin within the next 18 months. As Artemis 2 orbits Earth on its way around the moon, it's being piloted by Southern California native Victor Glover. The mission marks the first human trip around the moon in over 50 years, and Glover is set to become the first black astronaut to take part in a lunar mission. And rapper Pooh Shiesty has been arrested in connection to an alleged armed robbery and kidnapping fellow rapper Gucci Mane at a Dallas music studio. Federal officials say he and several others are accused of holding victims at gunpoint and forcing one to sign a contract release. Get BIN News Now on demand 24/7 on the iHeartRadio app.
Now is the time to save on an award-winning Nissan at the Nissan Now sales event, featuring the Rogue, Pathfinder, Frontier, and more. Don't wait. These offers are going fast. Shop your Southern California Nissan dealers and NissanUSA.com today.
They say time flies when you're having fun. The founding members cohort is now officially over. Hard to believe. It's been a joy sharing what I've discovered after nearly 40 years of conversations with presidents, cultural icons, and game changers in every field of human endeavor. If you missed the first cohort, the good news is that we're already planning the next one. Now, the seats will be limited, and those on our waiting list will receive exclusive early access and special discounts not available to the general public. So, if you are ready to transform the way you connect, lead, and build trust, do not hesitate. Go to TavishTalks.com and join the waiting list today. That's TavishTalks.com. The next cohort is coming. Make sure you are in the room. I'm Tavish Smiley, and I hope to see you there.
My ride smells just right, just right, just right, just right.
Y'all gotta try that Febreze car.
Just right, just right, just right. La 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 la. With up to 40 days of consistency. All over Febreze car clips right on your vent. You know my car's my happy place. Keep that smile on my face. When it smells just right, just right, just right. Yeah. Breathe happy Febreze. La 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 la.
Do you have 3 ex-wives and your current trophy wife wants a life insurance policy 3 times the size of the policies you had to purchase for your previous mistakes? If so, you need to call Big Lou, a term provider, 800-345-2789. Big Lou is intimately familiar with your problems, and if you're 50 or 60 years old and in reasonably good health, a $1 million policy should only cost about $100 to $200 per month. Big Lou may have a solution for your previous policies as well. You may even save enough money to lighten the load on your new $1 million policy. Remember, call Big Lou. He's like you, except he's only on number 2. Call Term Provider at 800-345-2789. That's 800-345-2789 for $1 million in term life insurance that you can live with. Call Big Lou at 800-345-2789.
KBLA Talk 1580. We've got a lot to talk about.
KBLA Talk 1580, connecting you with services and solutions. Created with a share of the 1984 Olympic Games surplus, LA 84 began operations in 1985 as a grant-making and educational foundation. Today, the LA 84 Foundation supports hundreds of nonprofit youth sports organizations throughout Southern California annually, trains coaches, commissions research, convenes conferences, and maintains the world's premier Olympic and sports library collection. They are transforming lives and communities through the power of youth sports. To find out about youth sports programs for yourself or your child, and to get information about the grants and support they offer to schools and nonprofits, or if you want to make a donation, please visit la84.org. That's la84.org. Or you can call them at 323-730-4600. This is a community call to action from KBLA Talk 1580.
Hey there, Los Angeles. This is James Lucky Jr., publisher and editor of Los Angeles News Observer. Are you hungry for news that matters to you in the African-American communities of Los Angeles? Well, buckle up, because we got the scoop you've been craving. Stay in the know and never miss a beat with our free weekly publications conveniently available near you. Or hop on the digital wave and become an exclusive subscriber at OGNSC.com. Don't forget to join the party on Instagram and Twitter at OGNSCINC for behind-the-scenes access and sizzling updates. No more FOMO. Let's stay informed, connected, and empowered together.
This is KBLA Talk 1580. Talk radio. That's music to your ears. We're unapologetically progressive. KBLA Talk 1580. You're listening to the voice of reason with Zoe Williams. Only on KBLA Talk 1580.
Now wait a minute.
So one of the biggest things that I'm seeing personally out there in the world and what I'm noticing with my clients and in my own life is grieving the unlived life. And Carl Jung actually talked about this often as being one of the greatest problems that we face as humans is how do we face the truth that we have lost or forgotten our potential and do that without collapsing into grief and despair and numbness and giving up. I talked about in my Mercury retrograde video, it's called, the thumbnail is Reclaiming Your Potential. Because this is really what Mercury retrograde, which it's still retrograde, right, is asking us to do. And it actually turns direct on March 20th, so right around the vernal equinox.
Let me get in here real quick. You know, the notes is right under your fingers, baby. People listening to her like, what is this lady talking about? Don't nobody care about none of that. People would rather watch the world burn, crash, and die than to change. Listening to this kind of stuff is burdensome when you've spent a lifetime running from you to others for the answer for you. Namaste. Namaste. I'm cool. I'ma stay. Newsflash. Relationships are not just for enjoyment. Oops. Did I let the cat out the bag accidentally? Listen, I know we're going to have hard times. I know there's going to be difficult stuff going on, but we got to get over that stuff and get back to the good time. I didn't sign up for... Yes, you did. Some people prefer suffering over healing because suffering is familiar. Most of your relationships are trauma fits. Bespoke, tailor-made trauma fits. My wound recognizes your wound. My wound bows to your wound. Tell me. Some people don't fall in love. They find someone whose damage fits their damage like custom activewear and call the whole arrangement alignment. That's a trauma fit. It looks spiritual on the outside. Yes, we had vegan nachos today. And then we got in an argument in the car. 1-800-920-1580. Get to your phone lines. Right? That's a trauma fit. And like I said, it looks spiritual on the outside, soulful in conversation. Oh, it's magnetic in bed. My God. The poles are aligned. And it's mysteriously exhausting everywhere else. All right? Clinically, it names trauma familiarity disguised as relational depth. Psychologically, it exposes how the nervous system often confuses recognition with safety. Namaste. Namaste. Spiritually speaking, it reveals a brutal paradox. The soul may hunger for expansion while the ego bargains for repetition. Wait, stop, Zoe. What did you... Yeah, your soul is hungering for expansion, but your ego is bargaining for repetition. Sister in the chat just said, Zoe, love is supposed to heal. No, you do the healing. Love does the revealing. The ego does the concealing. Oh, wait a minute, Zoe. Put it all together. This is... The ego does the concealing. Love does the revealing. And then you do the healing. Don't put that on love. It's not love's responsibility to heal you. Love is the highest level of consciousness. Once you reach the highest level of consciousness, guess what? Guess what? You understand pain exists. You understand difficulty exists. Disappointment exists. You understand setback exists. Love teaches you acceptance of all things without squirming, without trying to adjust instantaneously to get out of the negative feeling. Love teaches you how to sit through it without judgment, without condemnation. Right? Oh, I ain't gonna sit with somebody that's abusing me, but you'll sit with you and the parts of you that you abuse about yourself. You done sat with that part of you your whole life. You sat with your negative self-talk. Wait a minute. You sat with blaming everybody else for your problems and not taking any responsibility for your co-creative actions. You can't sit with somebody that mirrors what you do to yourself. Nah, I'ma stay. I'ma stay. And you think because you break up and go get a carbon copy of who you broke up with that you did the right thing for yourself. Do you see? Spiritually speaking, this brutal paradox is revealed here. The soul may hunger for expansion while the ego bargains for repetition. Metaphysically speaking, you could say unresolved energy fields look for resonance, not resolution. No, this feel right. Girl, this is nice. 1-800-920-1580. Y'all playing tonight. Y'all don't want this work. The humor sits in the absurdity. Two people limping towards each other, calling it love choreography. You're limping, damn it. The tragedy hides underneath. Each person mistakes old pain for divine confirmation. You're in a hurt acquaintance. A hurt acquaintance? Yeah, that's not your soulmate. That's your hurt acquaintance. Someone you know deeply enough to bleed with, but not deeply enough to heal with. You recognize their timing, their emotional weather, their shutdown patterns, their disappearing acts, their manipulative tenderness, their selective awareness. Trauma-informed language here. Could help a little bit. Familiarity reduces uncertainty. How many of you are dating a damn memory? Oh, well, we just got together. Wait a minute. We just got together 2 months ago. How many of you dating a wound memory? Oh, nobody's put it that way. Nobody said, yes, you're dating a wound memory. And the cold part of dating a damn wound memory, you're the butler to their wound and they're the maid to yours. When I come forward, the voice of reason gonna keep flame throwing.
Is it good to you? More Voice of Reason with Zoe Williams when we come forward.
Yo, it's Zoe Williams, the VOR, and I know you're tired of pretty gems with pretty lies, where people seem to scroll more than they sweat. Well, it's time to level up. Welcome to Huff and Puff, where excuses die and champions rise. Smack dab at 1221 North La Brea on the corner of Fairview. This ain't a photo shoot, it's a battleground. Certified achievers in the game. Trainers who grind with you, not post pictures beside you. Whether you're chasing your next personal record or just trying to outrun your past, this is your sanctuary of sweat. No mirrors, no filters, no fluff, just pain, passion, and purpose. Stop talking, start training, huff hard, puff loud, be legendary. Where folks go to war with their weaknesses. Huff and Puff.
KBLA Talk 1580.
We've got a lot to talk about.
KBLA Talk 1580, connecting you with services and solutions. At the heart of the Al Wooten Center's mission for good citizenship and academic excellence is a desire to ensure that every student avoids the kind of lifestyle and overcomes the kinds of challenges that led to the murder of Al Wooten Jr. In 1990, founder Myrtle Fay Rumpf opened the center in honor of her son's life. In 2026, they are serving more than 300 students in grades 3 through 12 annually online and on site at their youth center and other sites in the South LA area. The Al Wooten Jr. Youth Center takes a neighborhood approach to the revitalization and empowerment of a community in crisis. The Wooten Center provides free after-school and summer programs to help students in grades 3 through 12 attain grade-level proficiency and promotion, high school graduation, and college and career access and success. The Al Wooten Center focuses on academics, STEM, the arts, and so much more. Join them for an enriching experience that sparks creativity and nurtures young minds. Tap in at wootencenter.org. That's wootencenter.org. This is a community call to action from KBLA Talk 1580.
The California Crusader newspaper would like to thank all of our subscribers for their support throughout the years, proudly serving the South Los Angeles and South Bay areas for more than 40 years. The California Crusader is a multicultural, black-owned, adjudicated newspaper that focuses on providing newsworthy information to the people in our community. We're constantly looking for ways to assist businesses in our community to connect with our subscribers. We provide low-cost, effective ways to promote your business with our reasonable and affordable advertising rates. You can participate by suggesting, sharing, and submitting your stories on the California Crusader newspaper Community Share Facebook group page, or visit our website at cal-cruise-news.com. That's calcruisenews.com. Then click on the Submit Now button located on the top right corner of the homepage, or text CCN to 42828. Again, text CCN to 42828. The California Crusader newspaper, working together to build a better community for our future. Subscribe today.
You know you want some more. It's the voice of reason with Zoe Williams on KBLA Talk 1580.
What? Hey! So we battling. Okay, I got you.
Pay back. Revenge. I'm mad. Got to get back. I need some get back. Pay back. Pay back. That is. Pay back. Revenge. I'm mad. To get down with my girlfriend.
Come on, that ain't right.
That ain't right.
Damn it.
Whoa! Smoking. Hollering cuss. You wanna fight? Payback is a thing you got to see. Hell, never do any damn thing to me. Sold me out for chicken change. Told me they had it all arranged to hand me down.
But again, you speak, is that because you don't pose a threat at all to the institutions? You speak of God as inspiration from inside.
In the heart of man.
Yes.
God hidden in every human being. We have to unfold it, just like fire is hidden in a matchstick. Now we tell children, fire is hidden in a matchstick. Children will say, no, I touch it, it is cold. I said...
Hidden in a matchstick, yes.
In a matchstick.
Yes.
But I say fire is there. But there's a science of it. But I don't find it. Yes, if you find it, wait. You strike it, fire will come. That striking is the most important thing. There comes the technique of growing spiritually. It's a wonderful, you have heard the word Vedanta, Yoga.
Vedanta.
They all represent this scientific approach to religion to unfold the divine possibilities hidden in every human being. So striking is needed to produce the fire. But one more condition is needed. The matchstick must be dry. If it is wet, a whole box of matchsticks won't create fire. So the mind must be in a particular condition. How to train children with such minds which can help them to unfold the divine that is within so that they can become...
Hey, Homeboy was dropping the high science. I know. A lot of people ain't used to hearing it like that, but I don't mind sharing thoughts from all over the world. Concepts from all over the world. What was that? Swami Ragnagatha Ananda. Ranganandananda. I love it, Swami. We don't mind sharing the information. And I'm mad at Leroy because Leroy called in. Leroy is the only caller that called in with stipulations. He called, listen here now. He going to have to get me in between 7:42 and 7:47 because in between, I got to get back, man. I'm making catfish nuggets. I got to get back to him. I got him sitting on the stove. Listen, man. Call in when you got time, Leroy, because I knew he was going to say something vitriolic. He was. But there would have been some veracity, right? And passion and irascibility in what he wanted to say. But I got love for him. Call in the next time. Let's get to Denver, Colorado. One of our favorites is in the building. And then we're going to Houston, Texas. Callie Soul. Callie.
Good evening.
What are your thoughts?
Yes, sir.
Did I done woke Callie up because Callie ain't going to normally call in. Callie, you've been calling in a lot lately. What's been going on, Callie?
You've had good topics.
And I love it.
Sometimes I'm triggered, and sometimes I just need to, say what I need to say. That's all.
Well, what's up, honey? What are your thoughts?
First of all, let me say I'm glad people don't wear jerry curls no more because you over there flamethrowing and folks' wigs would be just singed. Done. So.
No, I get it.
Wow. Yeah, I'm a stay.
Yeah? Well, talk to me.
A lot of times, I can speak for myself, and I will say that for me, it was just laziness. I've said before, I stayed in my last relationship a whole extra 3 years. I knew 2 years in that was not the relationship for me anymore, that I was at the end of my journey in regards to growing. So you ask the question, if you stay, does it stop your growth? And in a lot of ways, yes. Like if you're not growing, then you're just in stagnation. And we do that because that old pot water be comfortable.
But people think pleasure is synonymous with growing. Like when you could say, I'm good, we good, everything good, they think that's growth. They think that's success. We made it. Talk to me.
It's just not wanting to admit to being lazy. Yeah, like if the fun is still there, then you can act like the non-existent growth or the stagnancy doesn't exist. I found it interesting that you said that it was relationship choreography, because before I called in, that's what I was thinking. I was like, oh yeah, in our relationship, we've basically through our moving through different situations and growing and learning, we have learned to dance. We've taken a dance class, a relational dance class.
Dance around each other's wounds. Yeah.
Yeah, now that you know your dance partner, you've got somebody that isn't going to step on your feet in a sense. Like I know that we can offend each other in a way that doesn't step on one another's feet. We'll just keep going along, Whereas like if you get a new partner, you got to get reacclimated all over again. Like I said, for me it was laziness. It's like, oh my God. The fear of starting from scratch, getting to know one, getting to teaching someone who you are. Like, it was much easier to just stay.
Really? Talk to me about how you convinced yourself to stay. Because I know in your spirit, something go, no, we got, stay right there. Don't go nowhere, Cali, Denver, Colorado. We're going to talk on the other side. We got so much more.
KBLA 1580 Santa Monica.
I'm Amber Payton with BIN News Now. Black Chicago Mayor Brandon Johnson says the city is investing $300 million in affordable housing across Chicago.
With this major investment in Chicago, one that will truly bring stability.
The funding will support 15 developments expected